I don't know why the audience has that. Boy, I need to be ready with this. I don't know why the audience has to have that delay before they, clap. And the dancers used to be behind me, and I broke that somehow. And my stream is flashing, but I think that once the opening ends and all these videos stop playing, things will calm down a little bit. What are you watching? Well, I'm hoping, of course, that you heard that. All right. Let's see if I can just manually stop some of these videos that are playing in the background that you can't even see, that are eating away at my computer's central processing unit, or CPU. It's the sort of the brain of the computer, and I'm giving it far too much to think about. I'm saying, hey, I want you to think about this video playing, and this video playing, and this video playing, even though they're not showing on the screen. That tires one out. Kind of like life. When you have those background thoughts running in the background, that's where they would run, wouldn't they? Being background thoughts. Those thoughts running, and they're draining you of the energy, right? The little worry and the... What am I talking about? It's Luscious Living Friday, and I could prove it, except I'm not ready to do it. So here we go, getting ready now. Luscious Living Friday here on the Bob Doyle Show. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Steve. How's the arm? Good morning, Carol, and good morning, Amy. That doesn't seem threatening at all, Amy's comment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time to begin this day the way we always begin this day, with the ringing of the blue bell of love. Look at that, just like the old days, it just floats in as if by coffee magic, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of magic, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the second half of the Bob Doyle Show. I'm Bob Doyle. She's the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tracy.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the planet. How is everyone on this luscious Friday?
We'll wait for your answers. Type 1 for fine, 2 for really good, 3 for I'm not so sure yet, I just got started, type 4 for I'm angry for some reason, and type 5 for my tummy hurts. We'll wait. And I'll never remember all that.
I'm never going to remember
because
any of that.
I'm not wired to remember that stuff.
No, it just comes
it
out.
just
and then
comes
it gets lost.
out, and then it gets lost.
Yes.
Yes, my better half.
Aww.
Did I say my better half?
I don't know.
Or did Amy just fill in that blank, and now I feel like I said it because I honestly believe it. Look, we're all whole. Nobody's half of anybody.
Right, exactly.
Right, I don't need her to complete me, and she doesn't need me to complete her. We're 100% not codependent.
Nice. That's really nice. Very good.
Oh, yum. We're drinking a hazelnut coffee
right
this morning because it's Luscious Living Friday, and it's the only coffee we currently have.
Wow, that's really good.
Now, see, she's been drinking the hazelnut coffee for the past 2 days, but she hasn't noticed it until I told her this morning.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit half asleep. I've already had 3 meetings this morning.
Yes, so we should come clean on that. Tracy, I know, was up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and how do I know this? Because at 4 o'clock in the morning, I look at my Facebook, and she's posted something 3 hours ago, and I'm going, okay, this is not a good sign. Very calendarish.
Very. It's like on the hour, every hour, I have a meeting.
Do you think that maybe knowing that is what contributed to your inability to fall into a deep, deep, restful state of sleep?
You know, it actually wasn't that at all. It wasn't that I couldn't sleep.
You wouldn't sleep.
Right. I was captivated by watching our show from yesterday.
Well, I told...
Which is just so funny because, you know, he likes to play, and so sometimes I'll play along, and sometimes it's really cute. And...
Not to toot our own horn or
Well,
anything.
no, he's like you should catch yesterday's show, and I was like, okay, well, I was just gonna like skim through like I always do. I'm like, oh yeah, that's
That's
a
how
good
much.
clip, right?
That's how
That's
much
something we
care
could
she
use for
takes in.
something. Well,
I'm
no,
actually.
because
This is my smooth move. I'm just turning down the mic volume a little
oh,
bit.
nice.
Couldn't do that back in the
That's
50s because there wasn't a mic volume in the car. You had to go. I guess I wasn't around in the 50s. Please continue.
I've totally lost my train of thought at this point.
You were talking about.
Oh, anyway, just that there were cute little clips from yesterday, so I ended up watching the whole show. So I ended up being up a little bit later than I anticipated.
Hi, Michael. So, the way this happened is I watched the show back because, we were doing something a little different.
Right.
And it's a newer computer, and I was just assessing all of it while I was doing it.
All the
And of
tech
course,
stuff.
and while I'm doing the show, I'm pushing a lot of buttons. I'm orchestrating, so I can't pay attention to everything. So I
Right.
wanted to see that one back.
Yeah.
And I just was captivated by Tracy's voice acting, if you will, for that gift. If you didn't see yesterday's show, I really invite you to go watch it. I just thought she was fabulous.
You're
And it
adorable.
was so cute, and she just nailed it. It's just, I'm like, she needs to voice cartoons like that.
It would be fun.
Who saw that and agrees? Type 1 for yes.
It would be fun. Yeah, I think my favorite part was like the last half. So if anybody's,
Yeah, we kind of kicked
perusing.
into a little groove there.
yeah, it was definitely the last half with Rudolph. That was the cutest part. Which is why I couldn't stop watching because it got cuter and cuter, and I was like, okay, well, whatever. But it would be fun to do some kind of animation like that on a regular basis.
Heck yeah,
I majored in theater, and
She finally gets to use it.
I finally get to use
She
it.
says she doesn't like to be other people, but
I really don't.
And also, really, the gift
But-
yesterday, the present yesterday, was pretty much just an exaggerated form of Tracy. But
Relatively speaking.
it's a good. But her voice is just so great for that. Anyway, I just really
for a present.
doing that. So
Yes.
but basically, she's just blaming me.
For keeping me up late. That is you.
Does that say whoobs? Oh, those are baby pictures coming at us. Hold on, we're gonna peek.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
All I can tell you is, oh my God. She calls it the almighty turtle face, but I can't do it without her permission. But
Oh
he's-
my gosh! But I hope he.
And
I
look, he's
hope he
under a
gets-
tree.
Oh, I really hope you get permission. Ask.
Oh my God. All right, hold
Oh,
on.
hold on. Just ask her. He has.
Hey, comma, I'm doing the show right now, ... actually dictating this in front of the audience, period. Can we please show this picture, ?
Oh my heavens. He has the cutest grandsons ever. Oh
Folks.
my gosh. And Catherine, his other daughter, did you tell them about the pillows?
No.
Can we show them?
Absolutely.
Okay, I will be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the coolest gift ever.
Oh,
Like,
Deborah said,
legit-
sure, we can show the picture.
Yay! Okay, well, you can do that while I go get the other.
All right, well, I don't have a great way to do it. I can just, She calls it the great turtle face or something like that, being held up under a tree. This kid is redonkulously cute, obviously. If you haven't seen any of the other pictures, you're just seeing this angled baby face. But
Oh,
you just got to trust me.
Okay, hold on.
We had permission to show some other ones, but
Okay,
here,
let me get
I'm going to take it upon myself
it.
to show you this. Now, come on. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
All right, anyway. Yeah, that's right. I'm a proud grandfather. What of it?
It's awesome.
You want to come at me for a hug?
Okay, so
A needle pulling thread.
best Father's Day gift ever.
Yes.
Yes.
My daughter Catherine made me pillows of her boys.
Oh, are they not the cutest ever?
This is Cruz. This is Cash.
Oh my gosh, you guys. And seriously, it's like having them with us. It's been the
But
We've been moving him around the house. He tucks them in at night. It's
hold on.
so
I don't tuck them in at night. I almost let that go.
almost.
However, I did
I know,
take
but
this.
oh my God, look at these guys.
Hold on.
And the company, it's I forgot what it's called. All About Vibe is what the company is. But they're so soft too. I mean, on top of
So I have them. I have them laying on the couch under a blanket. Okay.
Yes.
And so 3 times now. Now this was my joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was like it'd be like, oh, how cute they are under the. But I have
hugging him.
startled myself to the point of screaming profanity,
it's true.
catching that face out of the corner of my eye when I am not expecting a person in my house.
I'm upstairs and all of a sudden I hear like,
Yeah, that's the nice way. That is the completely
I'm like, what's going on?
censored
Thinking
version.
he fell, dropped something, whatever the case might be, and yeah. But I had this. I came home, like, day 2 or something of having them sitting on the couch, and I had stuff in my hands or whatever else. So you're just focused to like put everything down, and you're on a mission.
Michigan?
Michigan, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I need to go to Michigan. Anyway,
Apparently.
then out of the corner of my eye, I see them, but it doesn't register, right? So for a split second, I thought it was him, and then a split second after that, I realized it's not him. And it took me another split second to realize it wasn't a real human being or, humans sitting on the couch. And it startled me too.
Yeah.
They're so
it's
realistic,
jarring.
but they're so cute and they're so soft.
Right. They are soft. They're
Not as good as the originals, but
No.
anyway,
Okay.
but still awesome.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes.
None of the maintenance. They never talk back. They never cry.
I so want these of my kids when they
I
were
don't-
little. Like, I might order them. My kids
my
might get creeped
Tracy,
out by
Tracy,
that, but
Tracy,
I'll wait till they're not
living in the
teenagers
past,
anymore.
Man.
Yeah,
You're
but
living in the
they're
past.
so cute.
Just let's get a dog or something. You're good. You need baby pillows of your children. They would
dog.
just like, oh, that would be,
They would.
especially if we showed it
Oh
on the
my
show.
gosh. Oh, they would lose it. My kids would go nuts. That would be probably not okay.
So last night we did our Remove the Poisons webinar.
We did replace the poisons.
Oh, replace the poisons, right. Removing them is just half the deal.
Yes, you have to replace them. You can remove them, but then you still need something good to use to, clean your home and wash your hair and stuff.
So I'm very excited about that. I think, I was thinking about this. I liken last night's webinar to The Secret.
Oh.
Now, it sounds like a leap.
I'm curious to hear the connection, please.
You're going to just be like, oh my God, Bob, how
Okay.
did I get so lucky to be able to be with someone who can rationalize anything they want?
Okay, I got to hear this. Go.
The Secret introduced a concept. It gave us
Yeah.
a general introduction to what is possible with an understanding of the law of attraction.
Yes.
Last night's webinar was an introduction,
Yes.
an opening.
Yes.
It gave us an understanding of what is possible through exploring, replacing the toxins in our home with this company. Now, we got some great feedback and people wanting to know specific stuff like, well, specifically what toxins are doing what to our bodies, for example.
Correct.
Learning that, digging more into that. And then more on the products themselves.
Correct.
They're like, well, what is this doing? How is it different? All just the kind of the details. So that would have been beyond the scope of last night because it would have taken us freaking hours to do all of
Yes.
that because there's just so many products and so much research and all of it.
Right.
But we are going to do some follow-up. We are going
Yes.
to do a follow-up webinar on
Yes.
that.
Some deep dive into it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'll get a specialist in the area of
Yes.
toxins and things like that. It won't just be our opinion.
Correct.
And Cheryl, yes, there is a replay. Which you did register for it, I believe. So you should be getting an email, or you should have gotten a couple of emails with the replay link. And of course, we can post it here as well. Just know that that's kind of the part one. However, I'm very happy to say that we got several people converting their homes today as a result of last night's webinar. So
That's awesome.
So there's a great opportunity to do this, So I really do, go check it out. Check
Yep.
out the replay. And we will keep you informed on when we're going to do this follow-up, which will be soon. And we'll probably do several
next
follow-ups since we are putting a great deal of our focus into this, into
Correct.
sending people here and doing this. Kind of like
It's
our number one
luscious.
mission. And it's luscious.
Yes.
Kind of like the sound of your voice just now,
It is.
whispering in my ear.
Oh.
You know how sometimes you change your text signal or whatever, and then you get sick of it after a while. It's like, oh, I got to change that thing. But I have had Tracy telling me, Bob, you have a message. for quite a while, and I never get tired of it. It's always so disarming. It's
pretty
like,
funny.
okay, well, how bad can the message be? Because
Well,
it's not just
I have your
her.
voice on mine too, which if I
Can I text you right
text
now?
me and
I think we've done this on the show before, but
well, we'll do it again
we're going to do it again because we're just
because why
we're
not?
just a crazy couple of knuckleheads.
It's fun.
Hi.
Make sure my-
Tracy, you have a message.
Yeah, see, that was that
which
was
I
me.
love, which is really
And then
sometimes-
respond back just so they can.
Oh. Hi.
Cher saw the whole webinar. We're getting Cher set up today.
Yay!
I'm very excited about Cher. Cher knows
I
a lot
am.
of people. All right. Did you?
I did. It came through, but it didn't say anything.
Oh, probably because I'm looking right at it. I need to close the. Let's try it again. Sorry.
Oh.
Obviously, if it did that every time you were reading the message, that would be annoying. Here we go.
Bob, you have a message.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
I'm going to take another sip of this Luscious coffee. This is not reaching across you is not luscious at all.
No. Well, speaking of luscious.
Sure.
Right. So,
I don't know where she's going, but
well, I was just thinking we could share this and just,
oh, that's fun.
right? So we've mentioned that one of the projects we're working on is Luscious Vegas,
A TV show.
a TV show, which we're working on right now. All of the beginning part of it. The studio is still closed because of COVID.
And many of the businesses that we'd be
Correct.
featuring are still, it's kind of not,
So it's slow
obviously
process,
there's a little slow grip.
right? But I'm gonna give you a sneak peek and show you the logo.
Yes, we're excited.
I'm very excited. Okay, wait. So here, right? Ooh.
Hey, look at that. Welcome to Luscious Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So that's our sneak peek. I'm
And that's
so
our line
excited.
drawn in the sand.
Yes, we
We've
put it
showed
out
it.
there.
It's a done deal.
So not exactly sure when it's going to air because we're not sure how we're going to be in the filming and everything.
It's
yet,
so
but-
crazy out there. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Yeah, there's a pandemic.
And the world is a sketchy place.
It's very
But it doesn't mean you
fascinating right
can't
now.
make it luscious.
Right, exactly.
Because luscious is a state of mind. And by the way, so is everything else.
Mic drop? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
We'll be getting a new microphone soon.
Oh.
And 4 beach chairs that rock.
Oh. Anyway.
Well, thank you, Carol, for the cool logo. We went back. We always knew what it kind of wanted to look like, but it was like, how big is the word luscious and where is it? But we finally got it to where we're. It's a good starting point anyway. We're
Yeah.
going with it. It's now we can print up our, materials.
Exactly. And share them with
That
the
was
world.
that was a slow down a little bit, yeah. So now the slow down is over.
Slow down. So what is on there? What
Well, I was going to show this. It's more of a Tech Tuesday thing, but it's something I discovered. So I have the voice changing program.
Yeah.
Is it set? Hey, what's going on? No, it's not set up for anything.
That was jarring.
But the voice changing program got a big update, and part of its update is a little feature called the soundboard, which is kind of just a push button sound effects player.
Okay.
It would replace this basically and so there's a website called myinstance.com, like the word instant with an S on the end.com, and it's just pages and pages of buttons, sound effects buttons. Hold on a second, I can show you.
Okay. It's luscious.
I can show you. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. It's a great question.
I do it a lot, though. I had this all set up.
If we had the Reddit set up,
there we go,
then
there we
we'd
go.
have we'd know how many times you've done that.
See, it looks like that.
I like it.
Is this the right one? No, this is the. And you push all the buttons, but it's filled with ads.
It's pretty.
And some of because we can't, because of how our screen is, we cannot read the words under the buttons, and some of them are sketchy in terms of what they say.
Oh.
I'm not going to take a chance. So, It's not ready for. I just discovered this morning, so that's why. And it's really more of a Tech Tuesday thing. Anyway.
I see. I understand.
Or something, Wild Card
So-
Wednesday, and we just want sound effects.
So we need to test the buttons ahead of time to make sure that they don't scream profanities?
That's basically the idea.
Okay. That's good.
And they're varying qualities too, but
So we'll just go through them and mark our favorites and then share?
I guess so, Tracy. Who knows?
I am that I am. Yes, Paul, I love that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that the truth?
Now,
Always.
but what prompted that?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Hmm.
But hey guys, I like that.
Lisbeth is here.
Oh, how are you?
Snuck in when we weren't watching.
It's been a little bit. It's very bad in the States. So I've heard.
I am that I am. Mm-hmm. You probably have, but I wonder how many other people have broken down that sentence. Because a lot of people, like when I was growing up, I am that I am, it just kind of sounded like Popeye, right?
Yeah, okay. I get that.
And I am that I am, it just depends on how you read it. It is super deep.
It's
I
super
am, I am that I am is one thing, and I am that. Oh, it's very hard to break down. It's so completely efficient, but it could be read in so many different ways and so many different meanings. Neville Goddard. Read that stuff. It's great. Science of Getting Richy type of how we manifest.
I don't
type of
know
stuff.
this.
Oh, you'll love it. It's all about feeling things into being. A lot of like what we're talking about, visualizing and getting into the feeling. Huge. And
So that sounds like a hashtag 300 wish list.
oh yeah, there's some Neville Goddard stuff that we should definitely probably share. But his stuff goes, depending on who you are, you may have problems with some of it, depending on your background,
I see.
because it makes some bold assertions.
I see.
But it's really great stuff.
Okay.
And but that's what really gave me the distinction on I am that I am. And it's all about being, and I am that, say it like, you could say that I am that which I am. Mm-hmm. I am, just leave out the which, but I am that which I am. So whoever I'm being, that's who I'm being. Mm-hmm. And then, or you could say I am, like my stand is that I am, like I am, it's hard.
I am.
But maybe you,
Sounds a little Dr. Seuss-ish.
don't get me started.
I'm going to have a rhyme.
She doesn't know this, but the description of today's show rhymed.
Oh! See, I never know what he writes on the descriptions until after the fact.
That's right. Because
So.
see, this is one of the few areas of free writing that I have anymore. Because now everything has to go through her.
It is not totally true.
Did you see how she threw that totally in there? She said,
So it comes from it comes from being, writer and marketing, having two sets of eyes on things, because when you write something, you just write it, but you may, I do misspell or, type a different word, or autocorrect, sometimes fills in something that you didn't intend it to be. And then
yeah.
yes. And reading it out loud really helps too. I learned that trick from Deborah Poneman.
Let's play her interview again right now. I'm just kidding. Kidding.
No,
I am.
no.
I'll
Yes.
play Jim and you can be Pam. All right, so I had to finish that rhyme. It's office related.
And I don't know The Office, so I
Right,
can't.
and that's why I
turn
didn't.
in.
That's correct.
Sam, I am. Yes, exactly.
I'm late again. I will sit here and watch quietly. That's good, Mother.
Aw.
Make sure those knitting needles
We won't
aren't
do any
clicking too
ASMR.
loudly. Well, now I want to.
It's terrible. No.
Put it in my
I
head.
just don't
Okay,
know.
but you didn't run it by me. You didn't say.
Your son. Adorable.
There's no denying.
I know. So,
There's no
So good.
beating. Deep heating.
so grateful.
Do y'all remember that commercial? Cher?
No.
There's no beating. Deep heating. It's for some sort of like Bengay rub or something like that. For like a heated, like there's no beating. Deep heating. Who remembers? Mother? It was on your television. I saw those things growing
I
up.
don't recall.
You were too little. Just like this big.
Maybe. All right.
That's right. The first 8 years of her life, she was only this tall, and then she had this huge growth spurt
Yeah.
at age 9. And she hasn't changed since then.
Since 9?
My mother doesn't remember. There's no beating, deep heating. Cher remembers. Good. Yes, Ben Gay. So there you go.
It is Ben Gay. That stuff smells fascinating.
Yes. Fascinating is there are
Yeah.
probably so many better alternatives to that. Well,
Oh my
we know there is,
heavens.
actually.
Of
I'm just
course,
thinking about it.
yes. No.
yeah.
Yes.
Watch the webinar.
We have a really great alternative to that's healthy
For that.
for Ben Gay, or pain relieving creams.
You know, the PRCs.
That's so bad that does not. No.
PRCs.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
All right. Well, look.
All right. Well, we love you guys, and I am tired, and I've
She
had
is,
a
but look
really
at that.
long
We
day.
did 26
and
minutes.
We did.
We were literally going to come on here and maybe do like 6 minutes and say, I'm sorry we can't do it. She's just too tired. And here we are.
Yeah, and it's a day where it's like every hour there's a meeting, so it's just been a bit, which is awesome. So grateful, but definitely a lot. So I'd like to maybe eat some breakfast.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
She'd like to eat some breakfast.
That'd be nice.
All right.
It
Well, we'll
sounds
play the theme
good.
song so that
All right.
we
Well,
can...
here's the deal, guys.
Now
Monday.
she starts.
Well, you didn't talk about Monday.
Hold on. There. What's Monday? Oh, my God.
Oh my God, I'm so excited about Monday. Are you serious?
Okay. You're right. My bad.
Like,
But it sounded like you were finishing up. You said whatever.
well,
Here we
I
go.
did, but then
No, Cher, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go. Not yet. And catch a nap.
No,
out.
you guys.
Don't
Oh,
go anywhere.
Stephanie, don't go.
Nope. Almost. Okay. Monday.
Now, Musical Monday on Bob Doyle Show has been.
Amazing and fun.
I feel that we have not disappointed. Certainly in bringing you a caliber of musician. Sound quality on some of them was sketchy, but we have worked
That's
that
tech.
out.
Yes.
And this Monday, if you like crystal bowl healing music,
You're going to love our guest.
because that's what we're going to do.
She is luscious.
She has these healing, she has the crystal bowls. She also has the Tibetan bowls, which are metal, different.
Yep, sounds.
And she has the tongue drum,
Okay.
the little
Yep.
round like that. So we've had, several of these musicians who do healing music on, and you guys seem to be cool with the longer pieces, 5-7 minutes, whatever. So if you're cool with that, we'll do that again. And Monday's turning into like a real
Yes.
meditation, healing sort of a thing. That's not to say that it will always be that way.
We'll throw in some rock and roll, or
Heck
maybe
yeah.
some country.
What?
I knew that would get him. Yes. But join us. So Karen Berner is our guest, and I can't wait.
She
She's
has
such a delight.
There's such an amazing story around this.
Yeah. So you will love the story. The story. Oh,
It's an
Right.
honor to be a part of this story.
I agree with that.
And you'll know why when you hear it.
Yeah, it's very true. So excited.
So, and she has a very big enthusiasm. She's bursting with enthusiasm, which is so fun. So, such a great energy. And we are, the sound quality of these will be great. We really recommend you get some headphones. And she
that's
actually
a great
literally
idea.
suggested it. Because it just tends to, because of how those crystal bowls vibrate and stuff like that, sometimes over speakers it can sound a little almost distorted. But if you just listen in stereo with headphones, it's pristine and beautiful. So we invite you to consider
Yes.
using Monday as a time where you can listen, when you can just kick back and relax and maybe lay on the couch or your bed.
And we'll also share some other luscious things that she does.
Oh yeah, she's up to cool, luscious stuff.
Yes. Very, very exciting.
All right, now can I play the theme
Okay,
song?
now you can play the theme song.
All right.
All right, well, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And we love you all. And for sure, see you 8 a.m. on Monday morning.
What just fell? Oh,
My
your
phone.
phone. Okay. Bye.
Love you guys.